All right, this is Street Fighter Cross Mega Man Premature Evaluation. This is a free game for the PC only right now that was released for the 25th anniversary of Mega Man. And it's a really interesting project because it was completely made by one fan. And so a while ago, Mega Man had some projects canceled, right? And fans were pissed, especially because, I mean, it's the 25th anniversary. That's a pretty big freaking deal, right?
Yeah, if Mario had that anniversary, people would be freaking out.
If, like, the next Mario game was canceled, right?
Yeah.
But they were not doing anything for it. So this one very ambitious fan went ahead and made this game. And I think it should be called Mega Man Cross Street Fighter, but that's just me.
It's Street Fighter Cross Mega Man?
It's Street Fighter Cross Mega Man, but Mega Man's like the primary character in this.
This is a Mega Man game.
This is a Mega Man game.
Not a Street Fighter game with Mega Man.
Right, this is a
fighter.
This is a Mega Man game with Street Fighter characters in it. So the four, well, they're normally called robot bosses, but they're not robots. They're just dudes you have to kill. Oh, I screwed that up.
This looks exactly like every Mega Man game.
It's 8-bit Mega Man. That's what's great about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like a moose falling from the sky.
Yeah, it's just a shitty little mini boss that I'd rather skip than fight. And, you know, it's fun and it's free and I like it.
So how do you get it?
So you can download it free from the Capcom Unity website. I will include a link.
Community?
I will include a link in the description so you can download it yourself. Right now I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller, a wired Xbox 360 controller, and it's pretty easy to set up. And it controls really well, except for the main boss select stage menu. That does not operate very well at all for some reason. With a controller, just like jumps all over the place, and I got really lucky to select the right stage that I wanted at the beginning. But I mean, it's fun and it's a Mega Man game. This game, you know, a lot of the other Mega Man games, they focus a lot more on the platforming aspect and platforming challenges of Mega Man. This one's much more about killing enemies and the challenges involved in that. And obviously, you know, with any Mega Man game, it's about finding the right boss order. Oops.
Because you get a power after each boss?
Right, so every boss, you get a power. Like Chun-Li, I get her lightning kick. Oops. And then they have like this unique thing too, where like in Street Fighter, they build up that rage meter. And when that builds up, she gets her like special ability. And you saw that where she did that like huge kick up in the sky. And
you get that?
And no, I get her lightning kick, like I'll put
the little one,
the very tiny one. And I haven't beaten the game yet. I've beaten all the bosses, and I've gotten to the very last stage. I'm not a great Mega Man player, but I still love these games. Like they're still, like, to me, it's some of the best game design around because it's precise, it's fast, it's challenging, it's brutal, and it rewards you for learning. Like, I blew through that stage,
right,
and I tore that boss apart, and like I already recognize her moves, and it's not that it's super hard to learn to recognize their moves and, you know, slide down at the right time, but it's rewarding when you learn those moves, and then you eventually get to the point where you can just tear them apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Wait, let's see. I think I know who I'm supposed to fight next, but I'm not sure. Sea Viper. Okay. So,
and it's the right price.
And it is the right price of free. Now, like I was saying before, I generally prefer the more platforming heavy Mega Man games, or any platformer. But there's not a ton of that in this game.
It's just killing dudes?
It's much more about just killing dudes and living through the level.
And not getting hit by stuff?
Right, and not getting hit by random projectiles. Now, it's really strange, because this is like a fan project, I don't know why they didn't just buy it off of him. Or so it's not going to be coming to the PlayStation or Xbox anytime soon, or even Steam, because of weird copyright reasons for that I don't completely understand. Like, it's their game, and Capcom is essentially publishing it, and it's their characters, but it's not like it wasn't made by them. So I don't completely understand like why it's being released in such a limited way, because I think a lot of people would like this.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be awesome on the Xbox 360. Like or the PlayStation 3. I mean, they have great controllers designed for platforming. I mean, when I was looking forward to this, one of the things that got me really excited about it was that they said, like, very upfront that that it's designed to work with a controller. Like there is controller support. Like, I don't think I would have played it at all
with a keyboard.
With a keyboard and mouse. No, like, I hate platforming games with a keyboard and mouse. I don't. It just never clicked with me. Like, I have to use the old school controller. I wonder, is there a way to get like a NES controller to work with a PC?
I don't know.
Oh, the 8-bitty?
We got one.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can get through this part without fucking up. All right, this part's kind of tough. You gotta outrun this little thing.
Bluetooth wireless technology. You would think
Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. Ah, damn it, I messed up.
You'd think that product would exist.
Yeah, well, I've seen mods to make NES controllers like an 8-bit controller or a USB thing, but I don't know if it. All right, let's try number 2. And the nice thing about this too is that, I mean, it's pretty brutally difficult, especially like your first time through a lot of these sections. Like, it took me a while to get through this part to the point where I can get through it without dying, right? And it has decent checkpoints, but I mean, it maintains a lot of that 8-bit era insane difficulty.
Oh, so it's not just one. You have to make it through the whole thing on one life.
No,
because when you pick up one of his heads, that's a life, right? That's
a life, and if you run out of lives, you get a continue. Whoops. So I would. Oops. Let's see. So I don't really lose my progress through killing all the bosses. I just lose my progress on that level.
Okay.
And so, like, you know, if it takes you 10 retries to kill a boss, you'll have to start from the beginning if you don't have enough lives. So I'm doing pretty well right here. Let's see. Now, unlike, I think it was Mega Man 9 was the first Mega Man to get re-released for the main consoles that, like, had this awesome 8-bit.
And you could get on, like, Xbox Live and stuff?
Yeah. This doesn't... Oh, damn it. I got really close to killing her. It doesn't have any of the challenges built in. It doesn't have any of the leaderboards or anything like that. So there's no major depth to it the way that some of the older ones, or some of the new retro Mega Man games have. Get back here.
The last Mega Man game I played was on my Game Gear.
Oh, that's awesome. They're fun.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
They're great games, and it's unfortunate that Capcom's kind of forgotten about them and done nothing but.
Well, I'm sure it has to do with money.
Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah, I got her. So yeah, I mean, it's got some of the features that they've eventually added to Mega Man that, like, the super hardcore fans like you saw the slide that wasn't in. I'm pretty sure it was 9. It's got the charge up. It's got the quick switching of the weapon powers, which they don't all have. Like, sometimes you'll have to hit start and go into the menu and, like, scroll up and down to find the right
power.
Right, exactly. But this, you can just tap. I configured it to be the right and left bumper, so you can just, like, really quickly switch, which is a nice feature. But I mean, for the most part, you're not. Let's see, Dulcim. You're not using anything but the Mega Buster in the main level. It's just when you get to the bosses when they have unique
weaknesses.
Weaknesses, yeah, exactly. So this is an interesting level. It's kind of a maze almost, and I know where to go. So I'm going to beat the level quickly. Oh shit!
It's like India themed.
Yeah, well,
flying carpets.
I'm
Dulcim's
it's Dulcim's level. Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like it's supposed to be magical, mysterious, or something like that. I don't know. I saw some of the Capcom developers, or Capcom Unity. Why did I say Unity? Really weird right there. Their live stream of this game before it came out, and they were saying that the developer of this wanted it to be kind of don't know, mysterious. I don't know why he wanted.
So what's the deal with
mysterious
this
about
guy? Did they say anything?
the super fan that
The guy who
this?
made this, yeah.
He was just a fan, and they supported him. So this is kind of interesting. You can go up and get an energy tank, which are the things that like refill your health completely at any time. So if you're like almost about to kill a boss, you can use one of those, make it a little bit easier on yourself. But I'm just gonna skip it. I think I'm doing pretty well.
engine?
Yeah, I got one. I don't know. I don't completely understand that, and I'd love to know that. Like, how cool would it be if there was a Mega Man world and creator?
Creator, yeah.
That like, you know, like Little Big Planet style. Like, I didn't really like Little Big Planet because it wasn't a very good platforming game, right? It was just an interesting concept and it looked amazing. But if there was something like this, or they gave those tools, to creative people, and like you could share your set of 9 levels or your 1 level with anybody else who wanted to play it and create your own powers and your own level layouts and stuff like that. Like, have a full Mega Man universe, or in like have DLC and stuff like that.
But if you could like make your own art and like
just import it.
Yeah, and like do more than just a level creator. Like actually change the powers. Like, oh, you only have these powers you can choose from. Like, no, actually, this is what should happen.
So this game is also kind of glitchy. It's not perfect. I could, if I did these levels in a different order, I could get up there. There's one of the powers that you get later on that lets you kind of bounce off of a watermelon that you drop. And
obviously,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, well, it's a really cool power actually. When you beat Blanca, who's from Brazil, you get this power that basically creates this watermelon that you can slide kick into and send flying across the level and like kick it like a soccer ball and then it explodes. But it's not that useful, except you can use it to get to higher places like that energy tank. But the thing is though, I don't know if that energy tank is in the right spot or just a glitch, because there are glitches in a decent amount of them. Nothing like game breaking, but there are like situations where you'll see that just random items that are like spawned into the environment.
I like the arm punch. I'm glad it's in there.
Yeah, so they did a good job in getting like the Street Fighter characters into this too, and like getting their powers. Now I don't recognize all of them. Like the last, like Crimson Viper. I mean, I know the Street Fighter 2 characters, and that's about it. Like the original ones, the good ones, and they've added a whole bunch more. And I haven't done this yet, and I probably won't. But there are like bonuses for or like hidden things too. Apparently, if you get a perfect on 3 of the bosses, you get there's like a secret boss that you get to fight. And after you kill these 9, you get to fight. Who is it? The boxer, and then Vega, who's the guy with the claws that like climbs up on the wall.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see. Who did I just kill? Dalsim. Hey, Blanca. All right, let's do this and then probably call it. So, I mean, if you cheat like me and just find out the order of the bosses, that takes away a lot of the challenge of it. But it's still a really tough game, and I'm probably making this look a lot easier than I should be, because it is not.
Slurm slugs.
Exactly. See, I don't think that's supposed to be up there, because I couldn't have the power to get that.
Get up there.
Yeah, because
that's on this level.
Because I get that power on this level. Yeah, that one's definitely not supposed to be there.
Oh yeah.
It's like, why isn't that guy jumping? Okay, he's supposed to do an animation where he like opens his mouth and gets really angry at me, and he's not doing it. And now
you're screwed.
Yeah, it's weird. So it's not a perfect game, but like you said before, the price is right.
Get what you pay for. You get more than you pay for. And in this case.
Exactly. And there are a couple alternating paths, which, I mean, it's interesting. It adds an interesting level of complexity your first time through. It's not super deep like that last level. It's kind of frustrating when you, I mean, it's not like the old Zelda mazes, like in a temple where you just have no idea where you're going and you really have to find your way through, and then you find the map. Like, do you remember the old school kind of 2D top-down Zeldas?
Barely.
So this is one of the trickier...
I just remember getting stuck and being like,
well,
I can't find whatever I need to find.
Oh, that happens a lot. The first Zelda moments. Let's see here. So I'm in water right now. Oh.
It's just going back and forth between water, or is
There's just like a water section.
Oh.
Yeah, like that guy. Ah, there you go.
He looks so happy. Oh my god.
Asshole.
Barfing flowers.
Oh, damn. I'm getting lit up. I'm going to die here. Guaranteed.
That's the
fucked up.
platforming you're talking about?
Yeah, this is like there's very little. See, I fucked that up. So, yeah, there's very little challenging platforming, which may appeal to more people because that is like notoriously the hardest part of the game is the insane platforming.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out if you got a PC. I don't think it's available for the Mac. And
No.
I doubt it will be. I mean, if they're not making it available on the 360 or PS3, why are they going to make it available on the Mac?
I guess I'll get by without it.
So yeah, definitely check this out if you want a free, fun Mega Man experience.
Cool.
Game on.
Game on.